All right, guys. So there we go. Let's see here. Good. All right, guys. So we had a fun day in the market today. Things did not go the way that everybody wanted them to go. So they did for a few stocks. Now, the ones that I was watching, because I've actually purchased shares of these stocks. There's a couple of them, and here, like I said in the beginning, right here, these are them. I am in GME, I am in AMC, and I'm in VUZI. Now, some of the questions that I've been getting asked is, what do you think of the GME AMC squeeze for next week? Well, we'll get into that. Another question that I was getting asked is, will VUZI be hitting $30 plus next week with all the great news that they've been having? So I want to dive into that a little bit more. So first off, we'll start with VUZI. Okay, now I like to make sure that you guys are aware of things that are going on in the market, news, things like that. So because this is a new channel for bull stocks, because we're testing the software out, we're using OBS. I'll go ahead and I'll put that into the comments if you guys want to do something like this. But so over here we've got the ticker VUZI. Now VUZI's been really a lot of fun today. It's been a blast because if we're gonna go ahead and go back all the way, let's go 180 days, and let's go ahead and erase my drawings because you don't need to see those right now. So if we go back 180 days, you'll notice that this ticker didn't really do much back then. If you notice here, it was down to $2.33. That's 180 days ago. It's not bad, right? It is in a bull trend. It has been in a bull trend for a really long time, but just recently, VUZI has actually been coming out with more and more things with Corona going on. Corona's been going on for about a year now, right? I believe a year. So let's go back a year so you can see where it was a year from now, a year ago. A year ago, this was at 93 cents. Crazy, right? 93 cents a year ago. Right now it's at $29.59. Let's actually take a look real quick because right now we are still in after hours. We're about 30 minutes till after hours closes. It's actually at $28.20 right now. It made a good run for it today. It really did. Yesterday I put out, was it yesterday? I think yesterday I put out a TikTok video about VUZI. Will it hit $26 or will it not? And sure enough, it did. The high was smashed today by VUZI. So we're gonna go to the 5-day, 5-minute chart now, just so you can kind of take a look. This was 5 days ago. It was at 17 bucks. The indicators that I have here, just in case you haven't heard me talk before, are the SMA and the VWAP. The SMA is a 9-day SMA. I have the VWAP up here, the volume weighted average price. SMA stands for simple moving average. And then I have the MACD and the RSI, just to kind of give you an idea. I always do this and I'm going to continue to do this, but I like to make sure that I label my RSI at the 40 and the 50. This kind of gives me an indicator for when I'm watching entry and exit points. I love watching the RSI and seeing where it's been, how many times it's dipped below the 50 or even the 40. So this is VUZI's They have been running hard. As you can see, they only got oversold 1, 2, we'll call it 2.5, 3, 3.5. So we'll call it 5 times. Okay, so they've only been oversold about 5 times. That's amazing. In 5 days, and look at look at the volume on these things. Okay, the volume on VUZI isn't really that high, but it's been kind of the talk of a bunch of tech, with Google Glass failing back in 2013, with Apple coming. I mean, they're gonna try hard to get into the industry, the augmented reality glasses. It's top 88% of its industry. So going on here, this day's beautiful here. It went from, call it 17 bucks all the way up to $22. Okay, then you have aftermarket and pre-market. Once again, it opened up at $20, went up to $22, back down to $19.86, up to $22. If you guys are looking for a ticker to play with, yes, it's a little expensive, but this is a great ticker to play with. If you want to do some scalping, have at it. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am just a crayon eating ape, as some of the guys that I follow say on their shows. So I'm going to go ahead and use that because it sounds great and I love it. But anyways, so looking at this chart, you can tell it's in a bull trend. Now, it did down here, it did start to dip, and this has been a little scary because it had no idea how far it was going to go, you know, but it dropped all the way down to $18, and then it decided to go nuts because of a lot of good news. Well, what I'll do is I'll actually pull up some of this good news for you guys. Let's see here. And I've got you right here. So here we go. Stock news. This is Seeking Alpha. I like Seeking Alpha for a couple of reasons. They do have good information. Sometimes they are delayed quite a bit. So this isn't my #1 source, but the cool thing about it is when you do type in a ticker up at the top there, you'll get to see. Gives you the price, gives you all this information. It shows you the chart, gives you some news here. This news came out today at 2:20 p.m. So let's see here. VUZI shares rally after catalyst-filled week. Yep. As you guys, if you have been following VUZI, as you know that it closed above 20% today. It actually looks like they've got it at 21.3% in the green for the week, after a week of mostly positive news with one notable exception. That notable exception is this nonsense right over here, guys. This was just them playing around, trying to make sure that they get in on this company at a lower price per share. So let's see. Shares dipped on Tuesday after Maxim Group downgraded VUZI on valuation concerns. Guys, they came out with their Q4 numbers, and their Q4 numbers were pretty darn good. They were 117% year over year on revenue, which it says right here. There it is right there. So on Monday, VUZI reported Q4 beats with 117% year over year revenue growth to 4.23 million and a 0.09 loss per share, which was 0.02 better than analysts expected. The pandemic drove demand for the company's smart glasses for remote training and field service calls. Amazing. Company's amazing. Okay. Some of the stuff that they've done is by far, I love it. All right, so then Maxim came out with their news, the downgrade, blah blah blah. So shares dipped on Tuesday, downgraded VUZIX, but the positive news continued on Wednesday as VUZIX announced that they had a 400,000 smart glass order for a major insurance service company, a U.S. major insurance company. Let's see, yesterday VUZIX revealed that contact lens manufacturer CooperVision had successfully deployed the VUZIX M400 smart glasses to provide picking hands free picking guidance at New York distribution site. Fantastic. Some of the other amazing news was, let's see, stocks on the move. Some of the other amazing news was that, let's see, Kathy Wood, let's pull her up. Kathy Wood and VUZIX have had a fun little thing going on, because Kathy has been purchasing VUZIX for, I want to say, a good month now. She should be well over 500,000 shares of VUZIX. But let's see, ARK Invest, Kathy, VUZIX, let's see here. This is within Reddit. So let's see, ARK Invest, Kathy Wood. This is from you, McCulkin, 123, 22 days ago. Looks like she added to her position from the data in the latest report. Gosh, I could read, I promise. She bought another 307,000 shares. Let's see, there's more stuff here. What is this? It explains. Oh, she explains buying VUZI is so bullish. Yep. Captain Investor posted 21 days. The guy pretty much explains why Kathy Wood buying VUZIX is so bullish. Let's go back here. There's more stuff here. Let's see. VUZIX buys. All right. Let's see. Kathy Wood buying, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see here. Let's see what she's got here. This was posted March 4th. It's a lot of nonsense popping up. There we go. There's ARK. G, Alphabet. Yeah, let's do this. There's VUZIX Corp right there. So she bought VUZI right there, 285,200 shares. She's been buying up VUZI for a while now, as you can see, March 4th. All right, well, that's enough of that. Let's switch gears here. This here is StockTwits. Some of the fun things that they have to say about VUZIX. You know, let's see here. Oh, 16 new posts. All right. So this person here says VUZI 29 to 30 is not the peak of the stock. I'm thinking it could easily exceed 40 and go up to 50. Too much upside, new growth, and opportunities. I can see VUZI's market cap be $5 billion. I will be buying every buying dip opportunity. Stay long and stay strong. I agree. I'm in it for the long haul on VUZI. I actually got into it at 127 shares at $5.70. Let's see here. There's a lot of good stuff on VUZI, I'm telling you guys. Read deeper, stipulation. I read deeper, and stipulations are that he has to make us all millionaires. So, price target receives, what's this here? Hang on a second. All right, okay. Price target receives option to buy So PT receives the options to buy 3,250,000 shares by 2031 for $19 per share. With this very interesting stipulation, 250,000 options vest immediately, and remainder will vest solely upon achievement of certain market capitalization operating result goals. Yeah. All right. So StockTwits is by far no means to an end. No, you can't really take everything you read in there as, hey, that's great news, because, well, there's a lot of haters in there. Excuse me. All right, excited to see how. All right, so anyways, where do I see this stock going? Well, I like to actually go to my friends over at FinViz for that, because FinViz is awesome. I love FinViz. So here we go. So here's VUZI on the daily chart. I mean, come on, guys. That is just ridiculous. Let's go to the 1 minute. This thing is above the 200 SMA by far. Nice and high. Excuse me. So here's, once again, here's all that fun stuff that I just read for you. This is why I love FinViz, because not only does it give you a lot of data about the stock, market cap 1.27 billion. Let's see here. There's no dividend on this stock, by the way. It's not, I don't know. You can hold it for as long as you want, but I like to swing this one. I hold it long, like right now. I'm in it at this moment. I'm in it at 15. We'll call it 15.58. Okay, well, I made $5 grand, so I'm a happy camper. I have 375 shares of it. Why VUZI stock popped on Tuesday, so let's see, or popped today. Let's see what they say here. Why VUZI stock popped today. Company just received a large order from smart glasses. Yep, we know that. We know that. So VUZI said in press release, the U.S.-based Fortune 100 insurance and financial service company had placed the large smart glass order after testing the devices for more than 18 months. So this company had actually taken these glasses and piloted the program for 18 months before putting in their big order. Let's see. VUZI noted that it will be delivered. That it will deliver the order immediately, and the subsequent orders from the company are possible as the customer expands its use of smart glasses. CEO Paul Travers said in a statement, "We continue to see an increased number of companies across expanding number of verticals selecting our industry-leading M400 smart glasses for deployment with their organizations to either solve operational challenges encountered in the field at customer sites or simply help maximize human capital." That's pretty cool. Let's see. Just not gonna read that because that's just not even worth reading. Okay, so there's that was in Motley Fool. Okay, let's get out of there. What else do we see here? So I already told you about CooperVision. CooperVision deploys VUZI M400 smart glasses at its upstate New York distribution center. So that was good news that came out. They just keep coming out with new stuff. Really good information about VUZI. As we speak, VUZI is actually at, looks like $28.16. I'm going to go ahead and change this in the 1 day, 1 minute so we can continue to watch it as it goes. And I'm assuming this is from Bazinga. Copyright Bazinga, yep. So they're also talking about them being 20% up today. Technical levels to watch. It says here, VUZI's short-term chart analysis. The 5-minute chart on VUZI's above shows the stock reached a high of 29.59 Friday. The high of the day is an area of potential resistance on the chart. Well, duh. Previous highs on the chart show the VUZI's price could fall to 26 before it finds an area of support. If the price were to break below the 26 mark, it may not find another support level until 23. The 23 level is an area that held as a previous resistance and retested the level finding support. Yep. The stock is trading above both the 200-day moving average. As I said earlier, when I was looking here at our FinViz chart, there's the, it's probably hard to see. No, it should be okay. It's the yellow line here. That's the 200 SMA. So it traded it above the 200 SMA for a nice long period of time. Let's go to the daily. Let's take a look here. I mean, look at that, guys. It's been above the 50, above the 200. Oh my goodness, look at that. So this thing is a beast. It's above the 20 as we speak of right now. And as this line shows, it going above the 20. And if you extend it out, I guarantee, I can't guarantee because this isn't financial advice whatsoever, but I can tell you that this stock, in my opinion, is going to go above 30 bucks next week. Now that's as long as they keep coming out with good news and you know, Maxim Group guys over there, I'm not going to badmouth them, but they came out with that information. I believe that if they didn't come out with that information, then this stock would have already been above $30. So there's my 2 cents on that. Anyways, continuing here. What else? VUZI's daily chart analysis. Daily chart above shows what technical traders may call an ascending triangle. Okay, nice, right? Ascending triangle is usually a bullish trend term. Potentially breakout. So the stock has formed higher lows throughout the previous 3 months into a resistance level near the 24 mark. During Friday's trading session, the stock broke above the resistance level. Bulls would like to see the stock consolidate above the level before the price has more upwards movement. Bears would like to see the stock fall through the resistance level and continue downward until the stock no longer makes higher lows. VUZI's is trading with a market cap of 1.05 billion and a public float of 38.3 million shares. The stock closed at 28.81, above 20, up 20. Hey, buddy. Sorry, guys. Up 20% on the day. So there you have it. So if I were to make a prediction, just looking at this chart, I would say that the 30 range is very reachable, and I'd probably see it here in the very near future. Let me just draw a little line here for myself. All right, looks like I forgot to switch that chart on. Look at, see, technical difficulties right there. So here you go. So here's the 1 day, 1 minute chart. If we were to continue this line here from there to there, and then if we're to extend, whoopsies, it didn't click. Come on now. If we were to extend that line to, say, right there, and then we would take this one here, come on now, take this one here from there, up to, we'll call it right about there. Beautiful. That's a beautiful zone. It's above the VWAP. Here we go. If we were to go ahead and draw this line here, there's that. And then if we were to take this and draw from, actually this is easier. Let's go, whoops, here. All right. If we were to go ahead and take that from right about there, it looks like that's, I'd say that's its level of support right there. But this is the ascending triangle that they were speaking of. Okay, come on. There you go. So backing up, going to the 1-day chart. How pretty is this? Isn't that just, I mean, that's beautiful. Drawing this line to here, and then going from here up. I mean, come on, guys. What else can we say? All right, so now let's switch gears, because as I said, VUZI 52-week is going to hit it the 30s next week. I believe so. I've been watching this stock for a long time, and I do believe that it's going to hit the 30s next week, as long as there's no bad news coming out, no shyster Maxim Group coming out saying, hey, yeah, this is, you know, it needs to be downgraded. That's ridiculous. Okay, so now moving on to the next question, guys. The next question is GME and AMC. How do we feel about those? Do we feel like they're going to be, whoops, wrong button. Do we feel like they're gonna squeeze, like everybody's been saying? I watch a couple guys on YouTube that have been following AMC and GME for quite some time, and they've come out with some pretty good DD, and so have the guys on Reddit. They're basically, you know, they're pushing for this thing to squeeze. It was supposed to run a little different today. Let me go to the GME ticker first. So this is on the day 1 day 1 year chart. There's that beautiful beautiful spike back in January. All right, so now let me go back to, we'll call it the 1 day 1 minute. What pattern do you see here again? This right here, to me, looks like a descending triangle. Over here, you notice this nice cup and handle. This is very pretty to me. It went up, it went up to $227. But, you know, looking at it, I think there's a lot of manipulation. I was watching the level 2 today on GameStop. I was watching the level 2 on AMC, and it just looks ridiculous. You also have, and this platform that I'm using is Thinkorswim. So in Thinkorswim, you have time and sales, which you can watch. This is live. This is what's going on right now. You've got the size right over here on this side. You've got the price and the time. Okay. It's very interesting to watch during the trading day. There's only 4 minutes left in after hours. So we're going to go ahead and continue to talk here about GameStop. GameStop, I don't believe it's going to stop. I think it's going to do this. I think they're going to, the hedge funds are going to be messing with this for a little while. Isn't that weird that they kind of started out at the same spot where they ended? So here, if I were to draw my trend line there, you're looking at about the $200 mark. News on this mother is interesting as well. Nasdaq rallied. Yep, we know that. Social buzz. GameStop finding late day buyers, but off highs. So here, and this is from MT Newswire. So this one here says, after spending the bulk of the morning trade in the red, GameStop spiked to a high of 227 before dropping back into the low 200s this afternoon. The stock, a favorite among Wall Street bets crowd, is due with quarterly results next Tuesday. B of A noted in a research note today, mentions on the popular subreddit Wall Street Bets combining GameStop and stimulus payment spending seem to be on a downward trend and declining short interest as well as trading volumes in the company's stock. So there's some information there that was posted at 12:15 today. Don't expect people to use stimulus money to buy GameStop stops. Yeah, wow. Don't. So they're basically saying that they don't think that people are going to be buying GameStop with their stimulus checks. I beg to differ. I do think people are going to be jumping on board and buying GameStop because of the massive growth that could come from it. I mean, I bought 20 shares of GameStop at $141. Okay, that to me is a big investment, but not big enough to be able to say that, you know, hey, if I lose it all, whatever. It sucks, yes, but you could always average down, which I don't recommend newbies doing, because if you average down, you might get yourself stuck with too many shares, and then the stock could go further and further down, and then you're out of your money. Let's see. So this morning, when this stock opened up, let's see, Bazinga's Top Pro, right? Yeah, Roaring Kitty isn't all the different from Warren Buffett. That's fun. So here, all right, so because we have 1 minute left, I'm going to go ahead and switch this to my charts. These are all the stocks that I'm currently watching. This always gets messed up. I don't know why. So it looks like that VUZI closed today after hours 28.48. It looks like. Yep, 28.48. We have GME just below 200 at 199. AMC we haven't gotten to, but I mean, we could kind of put those two together, because if you've been watching the charts at all, other than 1 or 2 days, these things have been riding the same wave. It's been amazing. Both of them well under the VWAP today, as you guys can see here. Let's close that out. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do a side-by-side comparison of GME and AMC for you guys in a little bit here. But the question stands, what to expect from GME and AMC? Is the squeeze going to work? From everything I've been hearing, and it is really hard to take it with a grain of salt. It is exciting because it just makes sense. You know, I mean, if you're an options trader, which I am not, and tell you 100%, I don't play with the stuff. I don't play with calls. I don't play with puts. I don't mess with it. But looking at it, and I've tried it. I played with it a little bit. I made a little bit of money. But I mean, if your call is the 19th, and you know, you said, or I'm sorry, your put is the 19th. You said that GameStop is going to drop to $8, and this thing's roaring above 200. I mean, you lost some money. Honestly, it's not a good feeling. But looking at the chart on GameStop, go back to that. Looking at the chart of GameStop, I'm not seeing a whole lot of what I like here you know, it looks like it's started to consolidate. I don't know if I want to call it consolidate, but it really does look like a descending triangle. A descending triangle does not mean that it's in a bullish trend. As you can see here, just doesn't look right. Here's the triangle I speak of here. Okay. Now, fun fact about it is when it was doing the cup and handle, so some people would see this as a cup and handle. This is a cup, this is the handle, and then it went up and up and up. Some people see this as a bull flag. This is the bull flag. Okay, continues to go up. Now, another thing that I look for is a 3-line strike. Well, with this kind of volatility, I believe this thing did well over 21 million shares traded today. It says here at 8:58, Bazinga put out news that GameStop shares move higher on volume above $215, up 7%. Sorry, my eyes are a little shot from the day of staring at screens. Let's check out some news. Let's see if do we have any news on this thing. So, any fun news. So we'll go to, first we'll check FinViz. We'll go GME. And let me turn you guys back on here so you can see what I see. All right, so here is FinViz. And they are also kind of showing a little bit on the daily chart. Excuse me, coffee. Whew, I've had so much coffee. So there you have it. Same thing, the 200 SMA is right down here. It was doing great. It was riding on top, far above the SMA, the 200 SMA, which to me is a good sign. But then at 227 and 29 cents, looks like it decided to turn into that bull trend, and it kept going. People thought that it might be doing a cup and handle right about here. Nope, no can do. Didn't do it, kept going down. They kept selling off. So hopefully Monday we see an increase in volume, and I just want the bears to go away, honestly. But that's me. Anyways, let's see here. So yeah, this is all old news here. Let's see. No shares, buy, sell. This is March 19th. So who is he pointing to? No. Come here. Ape. Yeah. Sweep cash observed. GME with unusual options. Activity alerted on 200 put expiring 4/16/2021 worth. Whew, that's a lot of cheddar. All right, so let's see. Maybe I can play this for you guys. This is a simple explanation of manipulation on AMC and GME. Let's see if this is what I found last time. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Let's see here what to expect next week for GameStop and AMC. This is a very quick skip ads. All right, let's turn this volume up.
What we can expect headed into next week with the earnings call coming up, the AMC manipulation we saw today, and why I think this is going to change next week. If you guys do find value in live technical analysis, live market updates, make sure you take action by hitting the subscribe button down below. Without further ado, let's hop right in. Guys, AMC should be trading at $17, maybe even our price target 18, which was not a ridiculous price target. AMC was being held down blatantly right in front of us, in front of our faces, being manipulated. It was held down at $14 the entire trading day, literally trading like an OTC stock. This is not an
It was
OTC
interesting.
stock. Two hedge funds, who knows how many, were buying and selling massively between the spread, which so happened to be right around a penny, between $13.99 and $14. If you guys watched at level 2, you guys were pretty much, I was shocked. I have no words for this.
So this is Ralph Castaneda. If you guys want to send him some love, that's great. I pay attention to his stuff. He's a good dude. I haven't really talked to him, but he's got some good information here. What he just mentioned is what I believe could be a ladder attack by the hedge funds. What that means basically is that they put in an order, call it at $14.01. Then the next order $14. Then the next order $14.01, $14.02, $14.03, $14 and it just continues it. If you were watching the L2, you would have seen it all day long. And for AMC to literally move sideways like an OTC, what he means by OTC is he means a penny stock. A penny stock that's in the literal pennies. And by the way, if you do purchase OTC stocks, you get charged. There's more commission on those. But anyways, and Webull will not let you trade OTC stocks. If you guys are interested in signing up for Webull, I will go ahead and put the link in there for you in the I can't think. Wow, what's that thing called? Description. There we go. But if you guys do enjoy my show and enjoy this channel, then please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified whenever I put out a video or do a live. This one is going a little longer because there's so much information on GME and AMC and VUZI that I'm really excited about. Just watching these 3 tickers for, call it, this past week has been mind-blowing. But we'll go ahead and we'll continue here with Ralph Castaneda real quick so we can go ahead and explain the manipulation that's been going on in the market. This is a quick video, so.
The times and sales, where's the SEC at? Take a look at the times and sales here at 1393. Look at those massive orders, the massive size. This is complete manipulation right in front of us. Makes me so mad, man. A GameStop closing above $200 is a huge win for me. Officially at 227 was the official closing price. I verified it on the NYC website. Also, there were some questions as to what it closed at. Call options expired in the money. Around 4.9 million shares have to be bought before next Wednesday of next week, which so happens to be one day after the earnings. More important than that were the puts that expired with this. Don't forget about that. Guys, Tuesday, the most overlooked factor is the earnings call. If we take a look at what happened with AMC with the earnings call, my exact same plan on AMC pushing up into earnings is the exact same plan I have for GameStop, which my price target for GameStop, guys, is 250. I'm staying true to that. 250 is my price target.
This is just his opinion. This is not financial advice whatsoever. He is not a financial advisor, nor am I. So everything we say, take with a grain of salt. But, it's entertainment. It's for you guys to just see what's out there, see how to possibly treat the stock, and, pick up a couple things here and there, and so you can do it yourself. And, we'll go back real quick.
GameStop next week. Look at this push we had into AMC headed into the earnings, and when in doubt, like today, zoom out, we have this beautiful solid uptrend on AMC. And even if we do pull back to like 1244, I'm not a financial advisor. People have been asking me, where should I buy, where should I hop in? I would personally wouldn't chase the highs. Beautiful. I would wait for pullbacks and to find some support and get in at a cheaper price.
Yep. So pullbacks and support. So if you go ahead and, like he said, if you come out and back up out of your chart, if you go into, let's say, from a 5-day, let's say you're watching the 5-day, let me go ahead and switch you guys back to my feed here. All right, so if you go ahead and you back up to a 5-day, 5-minute chart, or you can go back and do a 10-day, 30-minute chart. This will kind of give you an idea of where the pullbacks are on this ticker. So, I mean, 172 looks like a pretty big area of support. So the reason I'm saying this is a big area of support is if I were to take this trend line here and this one here, so when it hit $348, and that was on March 10th. If you guys hear that snoring, that's my dog, by the way. Sorry guys, she's sleeping right under the desk. That's Duchess. Okay, so going back here, if you were to draw a trend line from here, well, I mean, does anybody else find it amusing that this trend line happens to be here, here, and it didn't drop back down to it. Thank God. This is a great level of support because this is where the bulls say, oh no, we've had it. Like, you've sold so many shares, now it's our turn, now we're gonna buy. And that's what that is it drops down and then we buy it back up. Okay, so this whole hold thing is so true. We need to hold the shares, hold the shares and not sell them so that this works. I mean, anyways, going back to, this is support. Okay, and we'll call resistance. If you go ahead and look at the chart, you'll notice that there's several areas of resistance. On this chart, it's a little harder to see because, one, you guys are looking at it through OBS, and two, it's because I'm very far away. But I'm going to go to a 1 day just so you guys can see something else real quick. Because this is how I like to do it. I like to kind of see where we're at, where we're going, and this is how you do it. This is how you observe where you're going. So once again, that area of support right in there. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? So this is the area of support, but it's also the area of resistance right here on this candle. So we're going up, everything's good. Boom, it hits this and it gets knocked back down. Drops back down, back to VWAP. So VWAP, volume weighted average price, is kind of what I like to watch when I'm looking at this kind of stuff. Once again, it comes back down to VWAP. Now, this is the level of support. Once it got past it, it made its new level of support, the 172. Went back up, dropped right back down. This is a huge doji of indecision. Basically, the market is doing this. It's bumping heads. It's trying to figure out what it wants to do. Who's going to win, the bears or the bulls? Okay, so there's that. So this kind of shows me a lot of things. If you go and let's see, where are we at? We're right about there. If we were to take this down a notch, right about here, somewhere in here, we're looking at another level of resistance. But from what this chart is showing me, it looks like, and this is, once again, it's just my opinion, it looks like this thing's gonna go. It's probably gonna go up a little higher come Monday. And it's not because of stimulus checks or anything. What's going on? Come on, let me open it. Going back to the 1 day, 1 minute. Okay, so there's those lines that I drew. Look at that. It is sitting on support. It's below the VWAP quite a bit, and it's got a downward trend. This should rebound and go back up. Just real quick, I'm going to look at AMC. Here's AMC. Once again, market manipulation is through the roof. Look at this thing. So here I'm gonna put this mark on the 14. So there's the 14. 14 is a big level for AMC. There's a lot of options that are expiring, and they don't want it to expire higher than 14 because they're going to lose some money. Let's see. Correction to AMC gets financing article on January 25th. That was put out on today at 11:15. Heading into the weekend, Wall Street bets, crowd boosting cannabis stocks. Okay. SPY was down today. GameStop stock snap 3-week win streak. Yep. Okay, well, whatever. That's all. So, a couple fun things you'll know is that there is a lot of fake news out there. It's really hard to believe some of the things that are out there. So going back, now we're 1 day, 1 minute here. I'm sorry, 1 day, 1 year chart here. It's really hard to listen to some of this stuff. But once again, AMC is opening up all of its U.S. Theaters on the 26th of March. So think about what that's gonna do. AMC, I can't wait to go to the movies. I want to go to the movies. I think they're awesome. I want to take my 6-year-old to the movies. How much fun would that be? The kid hasn't been in the movies since he was like 3 years old, I think. No, 5. I took him to see Pokemon. Anyways, so looking at AMC's chart, it's pretty much identical to the GME chart. So I told you guys I was going to go ahead and put this side by side. So AMC, GME right here. All right. So we'll do the 5 day, 5 minute, 5 day, 5 minute, just so you guys can see what's going on here. Today is a little different. I'll tell you guys that much just because, let me turn off all 2 and take that down. So we're kind of comparing apples to apples instead of apples to oranges and blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, look at that. It's like they say, fool me. Yes, they do. Whoops. Yeah, man, once the move's fully open, we can see it hit 20 plus. Yes, sir. I agree. Okay. So how is this that nothing happened today? I mean, I wish I could show you guys the L2 from today, because it was insane. It was literally pennies off the whole time. Yeah, see right here. So these are active sales. How is it that it's 13, 58, 58, 58, 59, 59, 59, 59, 59, 59, 60s, 60s. I mean, this was going on all day long. I can't. I mean, I don't understand this stuff enough to be able to say that, oh yeah, that's not that's not a ladder attack. No, by no means is that a ladder attack. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let's close this so it looks the same. I'll back out all the way. We're on 5 day, 5 minutes, so you guys can see the chart. So this is 5 day, 5 minute. Like I said, certain spots don't look exactly alike, but there's a lot that do look similar. You see this area here? This is aftermarket or after hours and pre-market. Look, aftermarket, pre-market, aftermarket, pre-market, same. Look at this pattern. Do you guys see that? It's the same pattern. The only way that that's possible is the hedge funds are playing with it. Only reason. All right, so there's that, right? Then you go over and let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this, it's almost a flipped, almost identical flip pattern. Now, there is different news coming out for each company. Obviously, AMC has a lot more news about theaters opening up, that kind of thing. But if you just pay attention to the charts, guys, you'll see there is a lot of shenanigans going on. For example, right over here, we've got that here. This is on a little bit different scale here. Zoom in here for you. Okay, so we're all the way over. We're all the way over. Okay, so going up. There we go. And going up. And there we go. So this thing zooms in and zooms out. So notice how my chart's kind of changing a little bit. But it's the same thing, guys. You just need to pay attention to the charts. With oversold, overbought on these tickers, I don't believe it even works. I don't think it works. I think reading the charts is going to be really hard right now because of all the manipulation going on. You might think that, hey man, I just saw a 3-bar play or a 3-line strike. Well, that doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Does it, Felix? Does it matter? What do you think? Do you think that market shenanigans, how do you spell shenanigans? Are going on? Yeah, let's see. How do you spell shenanigans? There it is. There we go. Shenanigans are going on at the moment. Nope. Nope. Hey man, invite some of your friends over. I need some people to talk to. This new channel's kind of fun. What do you think about the layout? You like that? Let's see here.
Why is it that 400
are
profiting?
You be quiet. I don't want to hear you. There we go. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you want to talk about or discuss? And let's zoom out of some of this stuff. Got a lot of things open right now. I gotta close some of this stuff. There's a lot going on. I mean, and the due diligence, the research doesn't stop there, guys. You just gotta keep looking up things, finding things to watch. And I'm telling you, it's gonna help you with your trading. Let's see. Oh, come on, fingers type. All right, we'll do that there. And then we'll go to GME. All right, good. That looks good. Where are we at here? Get there in a minute. There's that. There's that one. There's that, and then one more here. And if you guys have any questions, whoever's watching, if anybody's watching, I don't know. This is new. I'm still learning. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will do my best to answer what I can. Short duty for tomorrow, March 18th. Expect a pipeline pickup after Fed's news. That's funny. Here, look at this real quick. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I find it funny. That's stock news. Look at that. The Gorilla Gang. BBC News. Reddit investors adopt 3,500 gorillas in 6 days. Redditors donate to gorilla charity to make a difference to our world. That is awesome. Did I already like that? I did. I liked it already. That is freaking amazing. Quadruple witching. Oh man, some of the stuff you guys find on here is just it's hilarious. Let's see. Stimmy arrived straight into AMC. I joke, another stolen post. So it looks like there's some fans here buying AMC. St. Patty's Day, blah blah blah. There's some hate on AMC. So this is on Twitter. I do like to go into Twitter, and I do like to see what people post about certain tickers. Mr. MJS, yep. I remember jumping around my room when we finished at $8.01, like we scored a 96th minute in World Cup, or scored a 96th minute in the World Cup final. Today is another big day and another big battle. Hold the line and hold your nerve. Volatility expected. I concur, sir. Let's see. There he is, Mr. Stonks himself, Mr. MJS. Let's see. Does he have any good DD here? AMC, crazyawesomecompany.com. On the moon. Let's see what that is. Stonk tracker. Okay, so here he says that for AMC, we've got 187,986 calls expiring March 19th at $14. Where did we sit all day long? We sat at $14, guys. We are below $14 in after hours. Anybody else find that kind of funny? I do. Shares available to borrow, 650,000 of AMC. Wow. Look at that, guys. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. Let's go to GME. Let's see what it says about GME. So Stonk O Tracker GME says that we have 48,913 calls expiring in the money March 19th at $250. Calls in the money 13,494 plus. Over here, shares available to borrow. There's only 30,000 shares. Now, guys, take this with a grain of salt. Like I said before, we don't know this from the back of our hand. Whoa, what is that? Anyways, I kid, I play. Anyways, let's take it back a bit here. So the fun part of what we're watching is we're actually watching history in the making, as we did back in January. This is a lot of fun to watch. Actually, let me correct myself. AMC was not fun to watch today at all. It was boring. VUZI, was a lot of fun to watch. I don't know if you guys watched that at all, but I did. That was fun. So anyways, I'm going to continue here. If you guys are interested in the stonks, then I would say hop on Twitter, put in at MarkJS98. You'll see the Wall Street Bets guy's head on there, Mr. MJS. I mean, that's stuff you could follow. You can learn. You can do some of your DD by following him. He's got some good information on here. I love it. Brittany, let's see. Yeah, Brittany Taylor. She said, my AMC stock loving friends, this #1 AMC Discord chat is on fire. Positive vibes only. Stonks are life. Thanks for being a great admin. Discord. It's got a beautiful picture of a huge ape gorilla with AMC on its chest with rockets in the background. How awesome is that, guys? That is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna have to play with that. I'll probably slap a AMC on the bull stock bull. Anyways, let me continue. Get that out of here. Stock news. Okay, good. Still doing some DD here, looking at some stuff. I mean, do you guys have any questions? Whoever's watching, I don't know. There's a couple of you in there. I'm still looking for some good DD here. Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna go back to AMC here and check it out. How many of you think that AMC is going to the moon next week? Anybody? Bueller? I do. I think that, well, maybe not next week. In my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, I think that AMC is going to go where no man has gone before after GME hits. Once GME works and it does what it's supposed to do, then I do think that it will go to the moon. I mean, guys, it's AMC. It's wonderful. I cannot wait to start going back to the movies. I don't know how many of you are along the ride with me on that, but I cannot wait. Any questions in the chat? I got people texting me questions. Interesting. It's so funny when you get a YouTube channel and you start messing around and you know, just going through your thoughts of tickers. And if you guys want to follow us, we're on Facebook. It's up at the top there, right up this way. It's reversed. It's up there. It's facebook.com/groups/bullstocks. We do post tickers that we think are running during the day. We do pre-market, and you know, if you want to chit chat on there, we're pretty open. We have fun. Once this channel gets big enough, then I think we're gonna start doing some fundraisers and things like that. But guys, I'm on TikTok. I'm at JRocks Stocks. All day long I'm on here. I'm posting stuff about VUZI, about AMC, GME, posting about Kathy Wood, and I mean, I love this stuff, guys. So if you guys want to follow, that's great. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, do what you do, and I will keep doing what I'm doing. My partner Eduardo is on there as well. I like to mess with him and call him funny names, but that is his actual name, so I'm not making fun of that. He's probably laughing or throwing something at me as we speak. Let's see here. Just looking at right now, I'm looking at StockTwits to see what's going on, what these people are saying about AMC. I believe that it's going to go, and it's going to go after GME. How far, how high do you think it's going to go? I look forward to seeing that. I want to see what you guys think. Put it in the comments, because I'm very curious. And if you have any questions, put them in there too. But I believe that AMC is probably going to go, it's so hard to say, but I mean, with a grain of salt, not a financial advisor, I think it will hit somewhere in the hundreds, maybe even thousands, depending on how many people are going to squeeze it out and hodl. I believe that this is gonna rock it. So let's see here. Good, good, good. I will check the feed here in a second, because I believe in you. All right, back to the feed. AMC 20 plus, that's what you think? That's what you think? That's all you got? 20 plus? Come on, man. You can do better than that. Why? Why 20 plus? You tell me. If you're still watching, I don't know. I think it's post. Let's see here. Facebook. Who's on? Who's doing what? Pool stocks. Pool stocks. And my favorite ticker. Oh man, why are you texting, bro? Just write it. Let me know. Oh, what a man! He gave me the finger. What a. I mean, that's just not. That's come on, come on. Keep it cool, man. Keep it cool. Oh man, you're funny looking. That's right, I said it. All right. Any questions about GME or AMC, I would be more than glad to answer if I have the answer. Where are we at here? I'm going to go ahead and, as you are online with me, I'm going to go ahead and look at some of this stuff on stock news here. Let's go to GameStop. Let's check out AMC. See the chart on here. So this is FinViz. This is something I use. I seriously, I can't believe how tight it was to that $14 ride. I mean, it literally traded sideways all day long. Oh no. Do I get another finger? Oh, nope, not a finger. Oh, you jerk. Oh, you gotta love people. All right, back to the monkey. No, just kidding. Notifications. Okay. Oh, look at that. They love it. That's nice. That's nice. I appreciate it. Stock tracker. All right. So I already went over this. You guys saw this. This is. I mean, it's crazy data. I mean, to say the least. What would you guys rather I talk about? VUZI, GME, AMC? What you guys tell me. I'm interested, because I'm going to just keep clicking around here, and it's up to you guys. I could just discuss nothing all day long. I could put you guys on blast. Especially the guy that sent me what he sent me. I mean, that guy's just silly beans. All right. Well, I mean, this is looking good so far. I'm enjoying the show. Having fun with it. Let's see, Coinbase. Nothing. That's really small. Can you guys even see that? Let me make it bigger. There we go. It's a little better. So I use FinViz for a lot of stuff. FinViz is fun. You can do screeners up here. I mean, it's got so much information. I'm actually paying for it because it's not that expensive for a lot of good information, and I've received some information from this more than like Bazinga or Seeking Alpha. Seeking Alpha is another one that I look at right over here. But like I said, Seeking Alpha, Dutch, man, you snore. Seeking Alpha is kind of slow, I think. It doesn't seem like it gets the news as fast. Latest news. All right, let's see top news. Anything new in there about our 3 companies that we've been watching or I've been watching? Or I don't see anything on any of them, so that's pretty decent. All right, good. Let's go back here. Let's see what VUZI, any new news on VUZIX? Nope, no new news. Any new press releases yesterday? Nope, nothing new there. Related analysis. This guy did February, more headlines. Yeah, this thing's on fire. All right, let's see. Any questions, any concerns? Nope, good, keep going. This, refresh this here. Explore. Let's go to AMC. AMC theaters deliver the most entertaining movie-going experience in the world. Follow us for all the things movie. Yep. Come on. You guys know The Office. Who doesn't know The Office? This guy here says, walking into my local GameStop as a single-digit shareholder. Now, I have 20 shares of GME. It's expensive. But yeah, how's my favorite branch doing? Beautiful. Yep. Bark Hold AMC. This is the real wolf of Wall Street has tweeted his choice. It's AMC. So come on. All you SNDL, TKAT, SENS, SOS, GEVO, ZOM, naked, join us on the stable rocket. That's a lot of stuff, man. Mouthful, I think. So yeah, CEO buys shares. You know what that means. CEO buys shares. What is this? This was March 17th. Okay, so that's a little old. People I follow. Remember jumping around room? Yeah. Okay, I already saw that. Anything else? I think we're going to call it a day here. Whoops. GMA. That's funny. GME. Let's see. GameStop. Won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. So it looks like stock price boost stimmies, but this is ending up being Street Insider. That's another fun one to look at. Street Insider or Open Insider. Get some good DD there. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, so let's see. Bank of America securities analyst Curtis Nagel, in collaboration with Bank of America predictive analytic team, analyzed the impact on Reddit Wall Street bets conservations mentioning stimulus, as well as stimmies and stimmy against GameStop's share price. The team found concurrent spikes both in early 2021 and over the past 2 weeks. In late December and ahead of stimmies payments, there was indeed a spike in stimulus mentions, and this was followed by an even larger increase over the past 2 weeks. They commented these spikes also coincide with significant increases in GME share price. Pretty interesting. Yeah. So let's type in AMC up here. Let's see what that pulls up. Is there anything, get out of here, anything that we can look at here? Not much. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to cut it because I don't see you guys asking questions or throwing up stuff you want to talk about. So I think I'm going to cut it here. I don't know. I think, you know, this Felix guy is interesting. You think best news is Bazinga, the paying version? Yeah, well, they do throw up a lot of news on Thinkorswim. But yeah, I don't know, man. Might have to check that out. But I think that's it. I think we're going to go ahead and call it quits for the day. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up, and that's it. Let's let the bulls run, and let's hope for Monday to be an amazing bullish day. Hope you guys have a great